So good morning. Hi, Belinda. Um, my name is Trish, and I own Art at the Bodega in Washington, Illinois, with my wonderful daughter, Caitlin Mugg. She is manning the questions so that if you guys have any questions while we're going through some of this stuff, she'll be able to answer those for you. But anyway, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well today in day 975 of the shutdown. I think it's Wednesday, but I have no idea, which I'm sure all of you guys are in that boat as well. Our friends at Bisque Imports thought that maybe we could share some of our successes in the to-go world of pottery painting and whatnot. So I was more than happy to share that with you guys. We actually are in Illinois, as I mentioned. So we got shut down about a little over a month ago on March 20th. And we had immediately in panic mode thinking what's going to happen. So we immediately contacted our local government and talked to them directly about what we could do or not do. And they gave us the go ahead to go ahead and do to-go delivery and also pickup, but no customers could be in our studio. So that was awesome. And I really appreciate our mayor and city council getting behind us and trying to help us still have a viable business going on. So, hi, Alicia. I just really am thankful for that because I know a lot of you have maybe not had that experience and it's been more difficult for you to kind of get to this point of being able to do to-go projects. So that being said, we immediately turned our studio into a little assembly line, and it made some phases. We used kind of what we had in the studio. We didn't buy anything. We had a lot of party pieces, canceled birthday parties and whatnot. So we had lots of stuff on the shelf, and we thought, okay, we're going to do kids to go mystery kits, and we're just going to kind of throw them together and put it on. We use Square in our studio, so we embrace their online store. Hi, Sharon. It wasn't easy. It was a little bit of a learning curve, but we immediately kind of put some stuff on there and the mystery kits as well. And that's how we started. So our mystery kits were basically 3 or 4 party animals or something similarly priced, as well as brushes, as well as a set of brushes and paint. And we were doing strictly acrylic paint because we didn't want to have to deal with that whole pottery coming back into the studio and how do we do that? And people are going to want to come in and then they're going to want to pick it up. And so we didn't want to get into that. So we just did acrylic. There's several good acrylic paints out there. We do a lot of canvas, so we have acrylic paint that we used. And so we did buy some things that we normally didn't have. So we bought condiment cups. You can get those on Amazon, I'm sure. We have a local restaurant supply company in our town, and so we just reached out to them. So we got so the brushes we bought, and we're going to post a PDF that we buy them on Amazon. It's a kit of 10. I have what they look like. They look like this. You can probably see that. There's 10 brushes in here. It's $2. Originally, we put the whole set in, and then we realized that's a lot of brushes. They're probably never going to use 10 brushes. So now we split it in half. So they're $1 a kit. So that's a really good deal. We'll also share the link for those brushes if you want to buy these.
Is that in your Word file?
It is in our PDF. So, kind of lost my place. I got off track there. What we bought to do it. So we used the little condiment cups, 1.5 ounce condiment cups with lids. That's what we put our paint in. And then we purchased little to-go boxes. Do we have any of those around here? Sorry, I'm going to get a box. I forgot to get one out. They come like this, but they're like little cookie boxes that bakeries would use. And so we made this. This is like 9 by 5 by 5. This is what we put all the paint in, the brushes. We also throw in a couple of add-ons just as a surprise. It's not listed in the mystery kit listing, but we wanted to make sure that people, would be excited about a surprise, and they went nuts over it. And then we threw in some candy. We always have candy in the studio for kids' parties and when kids are in the studio. So we threw some candy in the boxes as well. We also made a little instruction sheet, what to do, how to, clean, make sure you clean your brushes and, all kinds of stuff that they would need to know. And that goes in the box as well. One of the things we also include is Mod Podge. It's inexpensive. We buy our Mod Podge in a 64-ounce gallon jug from Derice.com, which is who supplies Michael's with all their stuff. So we bought it, and it also comes in glitter, Mod Podge glitter, and so we included regular Mod Podge and Mod Podge glitter so that they can have that shiny appearance to them. Also, this sheet does say that there is that they're not food safe, and it's like underlined and in red so that people know that they can't use it. Occasionally, we do like the little, especially if it's like a teen, we included like these little guys, and we want to make sure that they weren't using them for food. Any questions about anything we've talked about on that so far? Okay. We are using bags. Just we went to Gordon Food Services, or you can get them probably you might be able to get them at Costco or Sam's, but just brown grocery bags. They're very inexpensive. And this is what our kit looks like when it goes out the door. It has our order form. It's stapled shut. It has our little sticker that we put on our regular bags. And then this is what it looks like. So we have probably sold since March 24th or so. I don't know when we first started doing it, but we've probably sold close to 200
asking how much we charge for our
kits. Okay, so the mystery kit, we charge $55, and they can either pick it up in our studio on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're open 12 to 2, and that's pickup times, or we deliver within a 20-mile radius for $5 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I would say 90% of people want it delivered, and the rest come in and get it. And so I think the delivery has been people really enjoy it.
People are asking about our tip sheets.
Oh,
the little thing. Tell them what we'll give them. We'll send all of our.
I'll send all of the a copy of our tip sheets as well. So we'll post that in this after this is over. Yeah, no problem. Happy to do that. And we looked up our cost for our mystery kit. So what we pay for everything, paint, brushes, the whole 9 yards, is about $14, and we charge $55. So that's a decent amount of profit. And it's not the normal markups of, 6, 7, 8%, which is what we normally do. We charge $18 for a party animal in the studio that's going to get glazed and fired. So yeah, it's a significant difference, but we're not getting it back. I'd rather have a smaller amount of profit and sell them than worry about trying to get those numbers that we normally have when we sell in studio. So,
I How many pieces do you put in kits?
It depends. Depends on what we do. Here's kind of like if I put something like this in the kit, so when they make their order, they can also request boys, girls, just because I feel like and the amount of kids so that we know. So if they have 2 kids, we're going to put 4 pieces in. So each kid has 2. If they have 3 kids, we're probably going to put 3 pieces in because we're not going to put 6 in because that would not fit in the price point. But if we have something big like this, we'll probably do 3. If we have littler items like, this little guy, we might do 4. And then usually, depending on if we did 3 or 4, we'll put 3 or 4 little add-ons in also. So we just kind of, mix and match. They can't request anything other than just letting us know if it's boy or a girl. And that way, at least, the boys don't get, a bunch of princesses and flowers and stuff.
We're not really trying to do... We stay away from doing unicorns and princesses and stuff.
Yeah, so we leave the unicorns and princesses for our other gift to-go stuff. So any other questions about the mystery to-go kits? That's basically our mystery to-go. So they don't really know what they're getting.
But they'll get around 3 to 4 big pieces and 2 to 4 add-ons.
Add-ons, yeah. So I'm sure you can hear that, but 3 to 4 large pieces and then 2 to 4 add-ons, just kind of whatever we had in the studio, honestly. We found a bunch of little teeny tiny letters and sent those out. So flat ones and the whole 9 yards. And that was, like I said, just a surprise for everyone. And I think they really enjoyed it. And what's been amazing is people have posted their kids painting them on our Facebook page. And we have marketed this almost 100% on Facebook. So we have occasions. So we did put it on occasion as well as an event. So it was on our Square store. We shared our Square store, and then we just boosted some listings. You're welcome to check out our Facebook page. Again, it's Art at the Bodega, and just kind of see what we do on our Facebook page. We're really blessed because we have about 8,200 followers. So we do have quite a few people watching, and I think a lot of people are on Facebook and on social media. We do Instagram as well. So that's how we've marketed them and been very successful. We have done also, we did a huge Easter basket, similar concept, but they got more stuff. And then we also partnered with a local bakery, and they did a cookie kit, sugar cookie kit with frosting and sprinkles. And so they got 3 cookies, and they could order extra cookie kits. We had 105 cookie kits, 130 cookie kits, and 80 Easter baskets that we delivered on Easter Sunday. So soup, there's our phone, sorry. So that was phenomenally a nice promotion and a lot of work. I will say that ToGo Kids is, we giggle and say, twice as much work for half the price is basically what we're doing right now. But it's keeping our business afloat, and that's really what matters, because we want to be up and running when all of the businesses get to open. We want to be still here, and so that was a big important thing for us. In addition to the mystery kits, we also do a bunch of other kits. So we put together, a unicorn kit, a planter kit. We do faceted animal kits. We do canvas kits, board signs, gnome kits, and some individual pieces that are really popular. And we do them basically the same way. We give them either the choice of glaze or acrylic on those kits, but not the mystery kit. And they can pick their colors. We have a little color chart in our listings that they can pick what colors they want. They get 5 colors, Mod Podge if they're doing acrylic, brushes, and the pieces. And we also have instructed kits, things like this. We do Facebook Live, and we have instructions and the kit, and they can pick it up before the class. Here's another one that we did.
Someone's asking how many people we seat in here.
Oh, in our studio, we can seat. We have a big studio, and we spread people out pretty good, but we can get about 85 to 90 in our studio. We do large events, so we have two sides to our studio. It's kind of cut in half. We have DIY on this side that I'm sitting in, and then on the other side is our bar. We have a full bar, and then also we have where we do instruction. And so if we have a Harry Potter event, for example, we use both sides, and people can spread out all over the place, and so it's not cramped at all. We have a nice big studio, so we're lucky. But we are doing, in addition to the to-go kits and delivery and all that, we are also doing some Facebook Live classes. And this one we just did, which is the canister with moths. And this was super popular. And we actually have sold several pieces after the Facebook because they saw us on Facebook Live and then reached out to us and came and got a kit so they could watch the video after it was posted. So we're not getting 20, 30 people signed up, but at least it keeps us in front of people. They're seeing us, they're seeing the event on Facebook and whatnot. And so it definitely gives us a presence in our community when we don't get to see our customers like we used to. So any questions? So going forward, I can say that the mystery kits are not selling as many every week as we were. So we're trying to, kind of embrace other things. So Cinco de Mayo is coming up, and we are doing we're partnering with a local business that is doing to-go margaritas for $5.50. These cost. And then we're doing margarita glasses. So we will have a Cinco de Mayo kit that they can pick up on Monday, the day before Cinco de Mayo, and paint and drink. And they can pick up extras of these. So,
Doing that on occasion.
And this we are not delivering because we want to make sure that we don't have any issues with minors. So the adults have to come and get these kits. But we also posted this on occasion. And they will be able to order on occasion or on our Square store.
What are you doing for Mother's and Father's Day?
So Mother's Day, we are doing we are doing a planter. I don't have one around here. It's the footed planter, and it's kind of big. And we're also doing the square. Are they square ones? No, we're not doing
just one planter.
Just the footed planter.
We're teaming up with a couple other local businesses.
And then we're teaming up with a couple other local businesses. One, it's called TikTok Fizz, and they do bath bombs. Tick Fizz, sorry. They do bath bombs, and so we got a little bag of, I think it's 2 bath bombs and a shower melt, and it's $7.
Mm-hmm.
$7. And then we're doing a plant from our local greenhouse plant store here in town that's doing delivery and pickup as well. And the plant is $5. I think the planters are cost like $8. And then we're also doing a scone from a scone store that's here. So we're going to do a little kit.
Like Easter basket.
Like the Easter basket that we did for the kids, we're doing it for mom. And they get to paint it, and we'll include paint and all that. What we're going to do with the planter is we're actually going to clear glaze the inside so that they can water their plant without rodent. And then they're going to paint the outside with acrylic and seal it with Mod Podge. So that's what we're doing for Mother's Day. I don't have anything planned for Father's Day yet. That seems like a million years away, but it's really not. We'll come up with something for that as well. Hopefully the moms will buy themselves presents, because I know the moms are the ones that shop the most. But that's kind of what we have planned. Some new stuff that we have planned. And then we have some new classes, online classes that we're doing as well. So
how do you do the
So when we team up with a local business, they tell us how much it's going to cost for the product that we're buying. We charge the full amount to our customer, and then I write them a check on the day that we pick up whatever it is they're giving us. So
in our original Easter kit, it included 1 pack of cookies.
Right.
And then we let them buy kind of straight from the bakery, but it still went through us, and then we just gave the bakery final numbers.
Yeah. So I'm sure you can hear that. That's my daughter, Caitlin.
Sorry, behind the scenes.
she's a technology person. But yes, so they tell us how much it costs. Like she told us the margaritas are $5.50. So we will charge $5.50 for a margarita. We actually are putting that listing on as a margarita glass and a beverage. You get 1 of each, but you can buy multiples. So if you want 3 glasses and 2 drinks, or 2 glasses and 3 drinks, or no drinks, or you can buy 1 margarita and 14 drinks, whatever you want to do, you can order. And then what we'll do is we'll tell the business that's providing the margaritas, we have 73 margaritas. They'll fill them and give them to us, and I'll write them a check for their $5.50 times 73.
So one question is, how much are your planter kits? So we have a mini planter kit with just a bunch of little minis, $75.
So yeah, it's 6 minis. It's got like it has like this little guy, and then a bunch of other little ones that are about this size. So they're inexpensive. We sell this for $17 in the studio. So there's six planters, doesn't come with plants. And that is acrylic paint as well. And also, I think they get to choose actually on that one. They can choose acrylic or glaze.
We only get 5 colors. Though.
And it's $75 and they get 6. So that's what we charge.
Usually sell them for $19 in studio. So it's quite the deal.
It is quite a deal.
They are inexpensive. They're like $2.
These are
$40 or something like that.
$2 something. And Bisque Imports has sales all the time, so you can even get them for a little bit less when they have a sale. But it's a really good value. $75. We charge $17 for 1 in the studio. This one says 17.
17 and 19.
17 to 19
we
for the ones.
All the prices
For the ones for the ones that are included.
Someone said I assume you have a liquor license. Ideas if I don't. I would say try and do it the opposite way. So
yeah, put
your ceramics in the rest. Like be like, okay, I want to do this, and then let them do the picking up at their restaurant instead of at your place.
Yeah, so you're just going to switch. We do have a liquor license because we have a bar, but we could go to the bar that's providing these and have the packages there for pickup, and then they're okay. Because at least in Illinois, and you need to check your state, people could pick up booze. They kind of loosened the liquor licenses for all of this so that the liquor stores and bars and restaurants could sell liquor as well because the markup is so high. I know, Sharon, I'm sorry. There are places that just aren't letting their businesses do this. It's a bummer when you can't do this. Hopefully you went to your local government and asked them, because that's what I did. And they want business. And we're in a different area too. Like we literally we have no one with COVID in this town. In our county, we have 65 people that have it. So we are not, we don't have a lot of active illness in this area. So I think we're probably a little looser. Obviously, if you're in New York or some of the higher populated areas, it's going to be different because, there just are more sick people. We just don't have any here. So. Any other questions about that? Any questions about advertising it? We actually just partnered with a local radio station. They're not getting a lot of business either. So we just started advertising our ToGo Kits on the radio. We did, I think, 40 spots a week for $125. So that is really inexpensive. Just for those people that aren't on social media. those are the ones we probably are, missing out on. Any other questions from anyone?
BI is having a 15% off sale right now.
Bisque Imports has got a 15% off sale right now. So if you want to
do the margaritas,
do the margaritas, find a bar. I think this is going to be fun. Everyone's drinking these days. So even if you don't drink, you're drinking. So I think these are fun. And actually we sell a lot of margarita glasses at this time of the year anyway. It's one of our fun. We would be having an event in the studio if we were open. So that's a fun activity.
Pre-glazing the inside of the planters.
Pardon me?
Pre-glazing the inside of planters.
For the planters, we are pre-glazing the inside so that they can water their plants. Yes. So we normally don't do that. We don't do that with this kit, but we will do it for the big one because we're doing an actual plant. We did most people think of this as like a succulent or a plant, so succulents don't need much water and you can get away with it. But yeah. So anything else? I hope everyone is, I call a pivot and pray is kind of my motto right now because every day is different and just trying to come up with something else. We're working kind of on our summer kids camp. I don't know if it'll happen, if it'll be virtual, but we have been working on projects for that as well. It's just, it's a super unknown and we've been fortunate enough to kind of come up with some stuff that's worked. And we feel very blessed that we've been able to do that and keep things running. So, any other questions or comments? No? Well, I guess I will sign off if no one has anything else.
PDF. I'm going to try and transfer it to a JPEG and post it. I can't post a PDF in this thing.
We will post the sheets that we use, that we include in the box. So I'll post this guide just so you can you're welcome to use that. If we do glaze, we have the little glaze cards, so we include that with the glaze instructions. And then the link to the brushes is on this, so I think she might have already posted that. So that's the brushes. I took pictures of the. We got another question.
How did you find the radio station ad info?
So I am really active in our local chamber, and so the chamber has been invaluable to us. Oh, and on Facebook, I post everything to the chamber page as well, so people that are members of the chamber see it. So that's how I heard about the radio advertising. The chamber sends out an email every day, and they're talking about all of the programs that we can get funds from, and just different things for the business. And that's how I found out about the radio advertising. So I would reach out to your local chamber if you're not a member. This would be a great time to become a member because they really do have a lot of just support. They're awesome for support. And I think one of the reasons we've been lucky too with like getting our PPP in and all that kind of stuff is because they're always updating us on, here's what's new, here's what you need to do, here's a new form. It just came out at 9:30 at night, and most people didn't even know it changed. And so I think that affected some people as well. So, call your chamber because they, a lot of times, even when we're not going through this kind of, which we've never gone through this, but even just during normal life, our chamber frequently has co-op. So you can co-op with them on advertising. They get like a 10-second blip and then you get 20 seconds for your ads. They do that on TV and radio and all that kind of stuff. So I would definitely check with my chamber and see what they might have available because they'll probably know.
And then someone asked if we charge a separate fee for firing.
Oh, we do not charge a fee for firing. It's just a one and done. We also don't charge studio fees. We're just an all-inclusive. So when we sell a kit and they glaze it, they're going to hold on to it at their house until we reopen, and then they can bring it in and we'll fire it for them. Oh, we also did the clay, the gnomes, and that was really popular as well. So we did the little mini gnomes. They came and got the kit, and it was $15. And I think we gave them enough clay actually to make 2 little gnomes. Yeah, and glaze, and they glazed it. So we told them to sit it on their shelf for a week, and when it looked like this, I showed them the one that was dry. Then they went ahead and glazed it. So when we reopen, they can bring back their gnome and we'll fire it. So we did do that as well. And that was really fun. So here was our glazed gnome, non-glazed. And we made this one online, with them on a Facebook Live, and then showed them how to glaze this one because it was already dry. So anyway, we did that as well. So gnomes are pretty popular right now. So can I say that was a good one? All right. Well, I just want to say, BI, thank you so much for inviting me to do this today. And we love you guys. I couldn't do it without you. You've been beyond helpful to us, and our orders are getting here so fast now. So it's awesome. I love it. But I know you guys are struggling too, and hopefully everyone's going to be open soon, and life is going to continue down the path, and we're all going to get back on track with what our normal is going to be. But it's certainly been a pleasure to be here, and I thank you so much for inviting me. If any of you have questions after, feel free to message us on our Facebook page, Art at the Bodega, Bodega. We're in Washington, Illinois. So thank you so much. Bye.